Everyone, welcome back to the channel. And what we have for you today, after a long time of waiting, we have our most recent PSA submission. We submitted this back in March and got it back today. Here's the 626 or 62726 10 card submission. There's a lot of PC stuff in here. So I submitted this with J Beans 19, my kiddo, and so we did the bulk submission through GameStop, which we've submitted about 5 or 6 things through GameStop, and or 5 or 6 different times, and really have not had any problems. So we'll do the value submission where it's like $25 or $20. I think they went up to $25 and stuff like that. And I was in the process of about to submit another one when they closed. GameStop stopped taking stuff on a Sunday when the actual day to close was on a Monday. And I went in there Monday and they were like, "Oh, we stopped yesterday." So missed out on that. But again, this is our submission coming back. Before I open this up, and guys, and I'll let you know too, this is a blind submission. I have not seen the grades. J Beans did, and I do know, since we did not get an upcharge, I do know that only means that 2 of the cards in here that I thought could potentially get an upcharge got 9s. So I'll go ahead and tell you that. I do know that. So when I went in there to pay for it or to get it, because if you get an upcharge at GameStop, they'll go ahead and pay for it. But when you go in there to get your cards, you have to pay the upcharge, whatever the fee was. So when they said there's no upcharge or anything like that, I knew then that a couple of cards in here did not grade out to be a 10, and that's okay. But before we get to that, I wanted to show you, haven't ripped a whole lot of cards recently, but I did rip a couple fat pack and a retail pack. And I did pull this Crooked Numbers Mantle 6 out of 50. And I'll be opening some more cards here pretty soon, but I did want to do the PSA submission. So 6 of these cards are mine, and 4 of them are for J Beans. And I guess the way that Jess, who's the girl that works at, she's the manager, she did this was she kind of set it up back in a box, because when they get it, they have to take it out and look at all of them. So they'll go ahead and wrap them individually, different things like that. So what she did was she took 6 and my 6 and she put first, and she set them up in here so I could do the video. She says, "Chris, I already have it loaded so you can do the video and you're not going to give up anything." So it looks like, when I look at this, I did submit an HFA, a Paul Skeens HFA from last year, from 2025. So that looks like the first thing up. Yeah, and everything. And then there's a sweet Cosmic 2024 Cosmic in here. It's a Paul Skeens to 50. I've shown it on here before, so you guys have seen it. So I know the HFAs are very, very hard to grade, and so I'll just go ahead and put that in just so it doesn't fall over when I see anything. I know that HFAs are very, very hard to grade, and I'm thinking, let me see, which side is this on? It's here, right? I'm thinking that this one got a 9. So we'll see. Again, Paul Skeens my favorite player. There's a couple Paul Skeens cards in here, but yeah. So here we go. Here's our first reveal. And that did get a 9. Sort of figured as much. Just because, I mean, HFAs are just very, very hard. I've submitted maybe 4 or 5 HFAs. A Judge. I think I had a Lindor one as well. This one. I had a couple downtowns that I submitted, and that's basically the same. So, and every one of them's got like a 9. Just, you know, there could have been a surface scratch or something. I'm not sure. But that's a PC card, and so it's going to get slabbed up, and I'm okay with that. So the first one is a 9. The second one is, I know that this one's a 9. This is the 2024 Cosmic. I think it's like an Interstellar or something like that. Because again, this is like a $400 card raw. So if it had got the upcharge, then we'd have been looking at a bigger card. So this is in a gold out of 50. I think it's a 33 out of 50, so very close to jersey match. But I actually won this off a break, guys. I just gotten back into the hobby, so I hit a break of this. I think it was maybe November or December of 24. First Paul Skeens card. Well, actually, it's not the first Paul Skeens card, because I did open a couple blasters of Donruss. That's how I got into it. And but again, I actually was in a break off Jabs, and this was the last card that he opened, the last break, the last card in the set. And I must have bought like I bought so many teams that night trying to get the Pirates. But this was my reward. So here we go. And it is a 9, and that is a beautiful, beautiful card. Yeah, so it's just a gold Interstellar, and let's see, it's 33 out of 50 right there, you can tell. So 2 Paul Skeens cards, and that's the only Paul Skeens I have in here. But again, these are 2 PC cards. They're not going anywhere, so I'm okay with them getting 9s. Next one I have is a Jackson Merrill, and this should be the gold Crackle, his rookie card. And you know, man, these are very tough to grade too. And I will tell you that, you know, one hint I do have is that I don't know how many 10s or if we got any 10s. I will tell you that my son said that we did not get anything lower than a 9. Out of the 10 cards we submitted, they were 9 and above. And all the submissions, the 5 or 6 that we've submitted, I've only gotten one below a 9, and that was an 8, Lane Hudson. Had some chipping on it, but again, it's a very huge card, so I wanted to get that slabbed up too. So this is the Jackson Merrill, so it's 11 out of 50. And so let's go ahead and see. And that got a 9 as well. Not really sure where, maybe it was just a little top heavy. Not sure. The centering left to right does look pretty good. Yeah, I was really hoping that would gem up, but again, 9. So far we are 3 for 3 on the 9s. Now this is a auto. It's like one of the very first autos I ever pulled. And it's a Jackson Merrill auto out of the Prism. It's a green, just a sticker auto. But again, I wanted to get this slabbed up, so let's see. And we did get a 10. We got a 10 on the Jackson Merrill auto. And again, it's a sticker auto. I think the card raw is like a $40 card. I don't even have no idea what its value is slabbed up. And you know, but, and it's not a numbered card, but it is a prism. But Jackson Merrill's Sensational Signature Green Prism got a 10. So we got 2 more cards of mine to go, and I think one's a Caitlin and one's a Dominguez blue, black, gold. I think so. This is a Caitlin rookie. I've submitted maybe 3 Caitlin rookies. One was a blue Velocity, got a 9, very hard card to gem up. And the other 2 are, I submitted 2 prisms like this, and they were, it was a, one was a 9 and one was a 10. So we'll go and we'll look, and I have like 5 or 6 of these cards, and the only ones I've submitted are ones that seem like they were identical to the 10. So we'll see what this one gets. So it's another 9. Yeah. But again, this is, I was really concerned about the centering, and that left to right does look, it looks pretty good. Maybe there's a surface thing somewhere, and these cards are notorious for having dimples on them. There's like a dimple here, there's a dimple here, but those were the same ones that were on the 10. And there's a white speck. Usually there's a white speck back here, but I don't see that on here. My 10 has the white speck, and it's just kind of crazy how, and maybe it's a little heavy top to bottom here. Maybe that's what it is. But Caitlin got a 9. So I got one more card, and that's the Dominguez blue, black, gold. And I've submitted a couple of these. I had a Cheerio that was the gold, black gold out of 75 that got a 9. And I think I had an Ellie, and the Ellie gemmed up in the blue, black, gold. So this is the Dominguez that I had. I know his hobby value is not that huge right now, but it was a very nice card, and I just did want to get it slabbed up because I was trying to put together the set, and this card and the Ellie blue were the best looking cards I had. So I decided to take a chance and see if we can get it slabbed up, and we got another 9. Guess we are nothing if not consistent. And man, I just, I don't know. Top to bottom, this thing does look really good. There's no chipping on the corners. Yeah. Still a very nice card. So it looks like we're gonna, the ones that I was hoping that we'd get 10s, we didn't get, so only got the 110. I kind of figured the Merrill would get a 10, and stuff. So that's all of the cards that I had for me. Now the rest of these cards are J Beans. There's a LeBron in here. I think there's a Bo Nix in here. So yeah, the Bo Nix is going to come up first. So man, we probably didn't do as well as I was hoping or thought we would do. But again, I do know that the LeBron is the powder toss. It's not the rookie. But again, it's a pretty iconic card. So we're going to take a look at this Bo Nix. And I know it's a parallel of his Donruss rookie. I'm not sure exactly which one it was, because he submitted these. I didn't submit them. Not that was anything. We prepared the cards, or I prepared the cards. I just don't remember exactly what this one was. But this is a Bo Nix, and this is a 2024 class. Donruss. So there we go. And he got a 9. And that looks like the green velocity. Teal velocity, sorry. I should just read the name, right? Tells me right there what it is. So we are almost betting 1,000 for 9s. So I think we probably sent some cards that were pretty difficult to gem up. The gem rate was probably pretty low. Like I said, the HFA, the Caitlin Clark, I think she's got a 30% gem rate. Crackles are just very hard to kind of gem up, and these velocities are as well. I don't know what the gem rates are, but so here's LeBron. I do know that this one got a 9, because if that would have not gotten a 9, the upcharge would have been insane. So this is the chalk toss one. So this is the 2008 LeBron. It's not a rookie. I think his rookie is 2007, but so I got him at 9. And yeah, so my son being like 24 years old, is a LeBron guy. I'm not a LeBron guy. I mean, I recognize talent. I think LeBron's very talented, and he's still doing it at 40 years old. So pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm a Jordan guy. So, but no, I mean, it's an iconic card. Still does pretty well in a 9. But yeah, so that's his first one. So now we got 2 left. We got a Jackson Dart, and I think it's a blue, some kind of blue prism. I'm not sure exactly. But, and again, I have no idea what the grades are on these. So let's see what we got on the Dart. And we got us a 10. So that is a laser prism dart. Pretty nice. Good job there, J Beans, man. I guess your eye is a little bit better than mine. So you're 2 out of 3, or actually 1 for 2 on your submissions. So nice dart there. 2025 prism, laser prism. Got a 10. Very nice. And the last card. I told him I wanted to be around 50%. The goal was to be 70, but we hadn't submitted anything in a while. So, and now he's got a Ricky Horizon signature, Lad McConkey. And, Lad had that great rookie year, man, where he was just like doing everything, and then he kind of fell off, but still have a lot of hope and faith in him. He had that rookie or the sophomore slump. So last card, this is the Lad Ricky Horizon signatures card. So, and reveal time. And we got us a 9. It's a really beautiful card. I know why he got it. He submitted it. So we were 2 out of 10, which is 20%, which was not the best. And look, and I'm not going to sit here and blame that on anybody else. Like, people say, well, it just depends on what day of the week they have it and all this here stuff. We picked some pretty tough cards, right? This is a very difficult card, as you can tell, to get graded. Just because, look at the edge, it's black. So again, I don't think there was any chipping, because we looked at this stuff and, and just kind of was thinking it was great, or good enough to submit, and it wasn't. So I'll get these cards, get the box out of the way, but pretty happy with this submission. I'd say about 3 of the 4 cards I was hopeful to get a 10, but we got a 9. I was kind of expecting the 9. So we'll go ahead and run back through it again. Run back through his cards and then my cards. We got 2 10s. He got 1, I got 1. So 9s for him were the LeBron. These 3 were the LeBron 2008, the Bo Nix 2024, and the Lad McConkey. And then the Bo Nix and the Teal Velocity. My 9s, which was all of them, except for 1. The Dominguez, the blue black gold. So this is for 2024. It's a rookie, so it's not a bad one. Caitlin Clark and a 9, her rookie, and I still have like 3 or 4 more to send off. I'm really gonna have to look at those 2. May not send them all off if they're almost identical to this one, but like I said, I rated these off the 10 that I submitted, and yeah, I thought this one was really going to have a chance. And this is the Yellow Crackle full board. Jackson Merrill, numbered out of 50. It's number 11 out of 50, as you can see. Paul Skeens Gold Interstellar Refractor out of 24 Cosmic. And it is a rookie card. It's a fantastic color match. That left corner there, but again, with all the stuff on it, I mean, it's kind of misleading. That's the one thing, and maybe, like I said, a little, I don't know if it was top heavy, maybe, I don't know, but 33 out of 50, so it was almost a number match too. And then the Paul Skeens HFA from 2025. I pulled this from a pack myself, so yeah, pretty much pull everything that I send. I don't do a whole lot of single buying. If I do singles buying, they're pretty cheap cards, guys. I mean, the most I'll spend on a single is maybe $25, and that I just don't like to do at all. But yeah, those are our cards that we got. I guess we were 2 out of 10, which is not a great statistic. It's actually better than what Henry Davis is batting right now. He's batting like 136 for my Buccos, who dropped another one tonight. In the 9th, 2 outs, 2 strikes on the guy, and our closer gives up a 3-run jack. So, very disappointing, but again, it's baseball. So that's our rip, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not really a rip, but it's just a product reveal or a PSA reveal, and hopefully they open pretty soon so we can send a lot more cards, because I have about 25 that I need to send. And yeah, so thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you like and subscribe and comment down below. Tell me what you think. Be kind. I know my eye isn't the greatest, but just think, some of these cards are really hard to gem up, and so we took a shot, and yep, that's what we got. So thank you again for the support. I hope you guys have a good evening, rest of your day, and until the next video, Vance Like Fan out.